Hey guys, how is everybody doing? I guess wasn't quite ready. Sitting here trying to figure out what to do next with things, and wasn't quite there. Hope everybody's doing good on their Tuesday so far today, so far this week. Fresh off the holiday week, and I got a little something to say after the show, towards the end. Hopefully, I remember to do that. So. I want to thank everybody for tuning in so far. Hey, Roger. Hey, Fisher. Fisher's here. Hey, Freaky Geek. Pam's here. I know Kimber's here. Moon's here. Hope everybody's doing a good day, having a good day. Hey, Denise. How you doing? Tried to talk a little bit in chat before while we were waiting to start. And all the good people are here. Hopefully more will show up as well. So, and hi to all of you that aren't in chat and are just listening. Hope your Tuesday's going good. Just 3 more days after today, and then you get a weekend. And actually, I have today and tomorrow off. I work Thursday. Hey, Josh. I work Thursday, and then I will be in Brumley, Missouri for the Friday the 13th ghost hunt out in the Castle House. Krista will be there. Kathy and Aaron from Ray County will be there. Carl Forehand will be there. Carmen and Lauren will also be there. So it's going to be a fun night. Friday the 13th, I'm sure that's going to be a crazy night. So hoping for some good activity. Hey, Charles. Hey, Val. How you doing? At work. Okay, Val's at work. Okay. You know what? Everybody, give me your boss's email address, and I'm going to send them a notice saying that from 1 to 2 or whatever time zone you're in, you can be excused from work for an hour to chat. Does that work? And get paid for it. Does that work? Amy's here. Hi, Amy. So, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? But, thank you guys for listening. Couple things before we go. So today's going to be I'm going to talk about haunted locations in Vermont, as we're kind of moving our way east to west. Sorry, Amy, I don't have my wig. I left it upstairs. So anyway, couple things I want to talk about before we get going. And let's see here. Let me find the slide. First off, remind you about the Ray County Museum that Blondes and Booze and After Dark Paranormal are going to be doing October 26th and 7th. I think I can't quite see that. I think it's October 26th and 27th. We're going to do an overnight ghost hunt. But before that, during the day, we're going to be doing the Ghost Hunting 101 or Paranormal 101, along with Cryptid 101. Just to do that, it's going to be $15. I mean, that's a great value for all that stuff. So come on out to Ray County. That's just a little bit northeast of Kansas City, I believe. But it's a really cool little town. Come on out, and certainly Ray County Museum is an awesome place to go. So, and then after the Paranormal and Cryptid 101, we're going to be doing an overnight ghost hunt. So, if you want to do all of that, $65 for all of that, plus the overnight ghost house or ghost hunting, plus they're going to feed you a pasta dinner. So you can hardly go any place and eat for under $65, let alone learn about paranormal, learn about cryptid, and, enjoy a ghost hunt overnight. So I'll be there. Blondes and Booze will be there. Kathy and Aaron will be there. Greg Ogles will be there. He's the big guy that's going to be there. I'm looking forward to meeting him in person. Seems like a great guy. Have had him on a couple times. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Robert Perez is here. Let's see anybody else jump in that I didn't see. In case somebody slipped in. Hey, Ron Forrest is here. Hey, Ron, how you doing? In case I missed anybody, how you doing? And thank you guys again for joining us. So that go to Eventbrite, and it'll be under Blondes and Booze. to get the tickets. Once again, that's going to be October 26th and 27th. That's going to be a fun night. And really, the Ray County Museum isn't terribly scary. There's one part of that house that are part of that building that is up in the one hallway. I think like 5 or 6 rooms down there that are, you get a really weird vibe down there, but it's nothing really demonic at all. But it just feels a lot different than the rest of the museum. So, but it's fun, definitely fun. Come on out. Looking forward to meeting you. I think Mickey might be there as well. I don't remember if that's correct. Anyway, I got another little giveaway that I just thought of like a half an hour ago. So, as you know, calendar turned to September. It is September 10th right now. I love Halloween. I love decorating for a Halloween. My brother-in-law goes all out on Halloween, and I was kind of doing that before I met my wife, and certainly since we got married and everything, we go crazy on Halloween decorating. There's the picture of our front of our house. We have a gate in front of it, like a fence all lit up, graveyard scene, got the 12-foot skeleton back there, got all kinds of fun stuff. Even if you looked in the left corner of that, we have a puking skeleton, puking radioactive material into a drum. So we go all out on that and have a great time doing it. So what I want to do is, if you guys decorate your house or whatever, take a picture of it. Take a picture of your Halloween decorations. I mean, you don't have to do it right this weekend or whatever. It's getting cooler, so maybe, well, at least in this part of the country it is. War criminals here. Hey, War, how you doing? So take a picture of your Halloween decorations, send it to me at Paranormal Among Us 72. It's going to be on the bottom down there eventually. Paranormal Among Us 72 at gmail.com. And that'll enter you into a contest. And what I'm going to do is, I haven't figured out a date yet, close to Halloween, whatever that last Saturday is. Oh, except we'll be at Ray County. Well, I might do it then. I don't know. Send me those pictures, and we will do an online vote. I might actually do a special live for this. We're going to do an online vote for it. So send me those pictures. I will put them on here, and it'll be A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, whatever. Vote for those. I'm not going to say names or anything. Of course, whoever's sentimental, no. And then the winner will get a Paranormal Among Us t-shirt. Like that. That's the back. That's the front. It doesn't say Purple Penguins on it. That's the my cousin's company that makes them for me. So, but yeah, I might even throw in a keychain and pillow. I don't know. But yeah, that's the deal. Take a picture of your Halloween decorations, send them to me, and we will get have a little contest going. Uncut Savage, how you doing? So it looks like we got a good sized crowd coming in today. So, like I started last week, talking about the haunted states across the country. We started with Maine and had some pretty good things from Maine. And today, you see my notes. Don't read my notes. That's cheating. We're going to be talking about Vermont. So next Tuesday is going to be New Hampshire. So I think I only have like 4 of them. So, and I have pictures to go with them. So if I don't see your comments on here, I'm looking at pictures and reading. So the first one we have to talk about is the Hayden House in Albany, Vermont. The Hayden House is located on the outskirts of Albany, Vermont. It is one of the most infamous haunted locations in the state. That's the original picture. The mansion, built in 1854 by William Hayden Jr., has a long history of eerie occurrences and is often associated with the so-called Hayden family curse. The story begins in 1806 when William Hayden Sr. moved to Albany with his wife Silence and her mother Mercy Dale. They just don't name the kids Silence anymore. There's a picture of the family. Mercy Dale, a wealthy widow, lent large sums of money to William Hayden Sr., who squandered it on a lavish lifestyle. Suspecting that her own son-in-law was poisoning her, Mercy Dale cursed him and his descendants on her deathbed, predicting that the third generation would be the last of the Hayden line. The curse seemed to take effect as the Hayden family experienced a series of tragic events. William Hayden Jr. built the Grand Mansion, but the family continued to suffer from mysterious illnesses and untimely deaths. By 1927, the entire Hayden family had perished, seemingly fulfilling Mercy Dale's curse. The Hayden house was reputedly haunted by the spirits of the Hayden family and possibly others. Reports of ghostly lights, phantom music, and other unexplained phenomena have been common over the years. Some believe that lights are the spirits of illegal laborers smuggled in by William Hayden Jr., who are buried in unmarked graves on the property. Various other eyewitnesses have reported strange occurrences at the Hayden house. They include sightings of ghostly figures, unexplained noises, and sudden drops in temperature. The Hayden house remains a focal point for those interested in the paranormal, whether the hauntings are the result of a curse or simply the product of local folklore. Why don't I have trouble saying that word? Folklore. Say it with me. Folklore. That's probably wrong. The mansion continues to captivate the imagination of those who hear this story. I have trouble saying imagination too. So that's kind of a interesting story. I mean, the house certainly looks kind of cool. Oh, here's another picture of the. I don't quite get this. I guess there's pillars around the outside of the house, and they're standing on the pillars. That's kind of creepy itself, right there. So, just making sure everybody's behaving themselves in chat. Amy, Greg Ogles has always said, keep an eye on you. But I always say that you always behave. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Green Mountain Inn. That's going to be located in the heart of Stowe, Vermont. It's not only known for its charming New England ambiance and historic significance, but also for its intriguing ghost stories. Let's get a picture so you're not looking at me. Excuse me. That's a cool picture. Okay. That's what it looked like in the beginning. The most famous of these tales centers around a spirit known as Boots Berry. I want a cool nickname like that. Boots Berry was born in room 302 in the Green Mountain Inn in the mid-1800s. His parents worked at the inn and he grew up within its walls. Boots became a local hero when he saved a stagecoach and its passengers from a runaway horse. Where was I? However, his heroism led to the life of fame and misfortune, eventually resulting in his dismissal from the inn due to his excessive drinking. As I take a drink of water. The most well-known haunting at the Green Mountain Inn involves Boots Berry's ghosts. According to legend, Boots met his tragic end when he fell from the roof of the inn while rescuing a little girl during a snowstorm. Here's one of the rooms. Pretty nice. It is said that on snowy nights, the sound of Boots tap dancing on the roof can still be heard. Wonder if you knew Franklin Berry. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Hey, Werewolf, how you doing? And hello to everybody that is coming in that I have not said hi to. Water, right? Yep. Guests and staff at the inn have reported various paranormal activities, including tap dancing sounds. Many have claimed to hear the distinct sound of tap dancing coming from the roof, especially during snowy weather. Apparitions. Some guests have reported seeing a ghostly figure believed to be Boots in different parts of the inn. Unexplained There have been accounts of objects moving on their own, lights flickering, and sudden drops in temperatures. The Green Mountain Inn remains a popular destination for both its historical charm and its ghostly tales. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the story of Boots Berry adds a unique and intriguing layer to the inn's rich history. So it looks like that's a bed and breakfast now, I think. So my question to you all is, as I get another drink of water, I apologize. Would you stay here in a bed and breakfast that is haunted? Would you stay in a haunted bed and breakfast? I would. I mean, that place looks pretty cool. Werewolf Wood. Anybody else? Uncut has hiccups. Kim Wood. You know, there's one here in Missouri or in St. Louis, the Lemp Mansion. I had did a show about it last year. People were sleeping in there and they've heard footsteps. They have the whole house to themselves and heard footsteps. They felt somebody pulling on their feet in the middle of the night. So pretty interesting. I might, maybe some night, if we decide to ever do that, maybe we can do a live from there and my wife and I can walk around there and see what's going on. Big history about the Lemp Mansion too. Pretty cool. There is one in Hannibal, haunted bed and breakfast. That would be cool. Just looking at chats. Okay. All right. Moving on. The Ricker Basin in Waterbury, Vermont. The Ricker Basin, also known as Ricker Mills, is a ghost town located in Little River State Park near Waterbury, Vermont. Established in the 1800s by Joseph Ricker, the area was once a thriving community with sawmills and farms. However, due to difficult living conditions and devastating floods, the town was eventually abandoned by the early 20th century. Joseph Ricker established the community on Ricker Mountain, and the area saw growth with the establishment of sawmills and farming activities. The steep landscape and poor soil quality made farming difficult. The community faced further challenges with the floods of 1927 and 1934, leading to its eventual abandonment. Ricker Basin is reputed to be haunted, with several eerie stories of unexplained phenomenon reported by visitors and locals alike. One such story, the McCaffrey murder, one of the most infamous events associated with the Ricker Basin, is a horrific murder of the McCaffrey family at Cotton Brook. Now, I'm going to read you this story. Tell me what horror movie that this sounds like. Hang on. I need a drink. Pardon me. Okay. This tragic event left a lingering sense of unease in the area. Here we go. There are tales of madness leading to the murder with the community, adding to the area's haunted reputation. Matthew McCaffrey, a veteran of the Civil War, returned home to Greensboro, Vermont. Every time I read that, I think of Forrest Gump. Greenbow, Alabama. Anyway, he returned home to Greensboro, Vermont, and took a wife. They moved to the Cotton Brook area in Waterbury, where they were all lived with his mother. The family consisted of a son, daughter, twins, and possibly other children. They all resided in the farmhouse on a road with a brook running by it, surrounded by an apple orchard. With acres of standing timber, it was an ideal place for McCaffrey to carry on work in lumber operations. However, all was not well. McCaffrey rode horseback to Waterbury one day with a chain around the neck of his horses, claiming that the horses were going to kill his family. Naturally, the neighbors thought that something was definitely wrong. A few nights later, now this is the part where it gets kind of weird or kind of familiar with a certain story. A few nights later, McCaffrey thought he was hearing the cries of wild animals. He took a light into the bedroom and told his older children to look after the younger ones. He then proceeded to take an axe and brutally kill both his wife and mother. Wrapping the bodies in blankets, he carried them to the cellar. His 14-year-old son, either seeing or hearing the commotion, ran to the nearest neighbor for help. The bodies of the hapless victims were recovered by the authorities and buried in Greensboro. That sounds eerily familiar to me. Hi, Bernie. How you doing? Friday the 13th? I was thinking Amityville Horror. There it is. Jess got it. Yep. At least that's what I thought. I mean, and to be honest with everybody, I haven't seen either one. Anyway, Matthew McCaffrey was imprisoned but after the trial, he was moved for treatment to the Brattleboro Retreat. Eventually, he was moved to the Vermont State Hospital, where he remained confined for a total of 29 years. Cotton Brook is a remote area where only foundations of homes long gone still remain. Additional sad and violent murders have been reported, contributing to the ghostly atmosphere at Ricker Basin. That would be kind of a cool place to go, I think. Today, very little remains of the Ricker Basin community except for that building. The Almarin Goodell Farm, I have trouble with weird words, is one of the few structures still standing, albeit in a dilapidated state. The house is open to the elements and has been vandalized over the years. So that's that was the Ricker Basin. There's another picture of I guess the inside of one of the abandoned rooms, one of the abandoned houses or something. So very interesting stuff up in Vermont. Not Greenbow, Alabama, but Vermont. Okay, I think this is the last one. And you know what? I do have one more, but I didn't put the pictures in there. Same thing I did last week. Darn it. Oh well. So the Highgate Manor Inn, located in Highgate, Vermont, is renowned not only for its historical significance, but also for its eerie hauntings. This is what it looked like. Built in 1818 by Captain Steve Keyes, the manor has a rich history that includes serving as a stop on the Underground Railroad and later becoming a vacation resort frequented by notable figures like Al Capone. The manor was constructed in 1818 and initially served as private residence. During the Civil War, it was used as a stop on the Underground Railroad, with tunnels running from under the house to the river. In 1870, the manor was sold to Dr. Henry Baxter, who opened his medical practice there. It is during this period that the legend of the hauntings began. Many of Dr. Baxter's children died under mysterious circumstances, leading to rumors that he conducted experiments on them. The spirits of Dr. Baxter's children are said to haunt the manor. Visitors have reported hearing ghostly voices and seeing apparitions of children. The basement bar, named after Al Capone, but it doesn't say the name of the basement bar. It'd be silly if it's just called the basement bar. You don't see many yellow houses either. I had a yellow car, my first car. Smoky Mountain Wanderer, how you doing? Good to see you. Where was I? The basement bar is also named after Al Capone. Is another hotspot for paranormal activity. Guests have reported feeling a strange presence and hearing unexplained noises. Bloodstains from Dr. Baxter's operating table are still visible on the wood floor in what is now the library, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Okay, so imagine you're looking for a house and you're doing the walkthrough and everything, and you see a blood stain on the floor. Would you buy it? I wouldn't. I think they would clean that up. Anyway, where was I? I don't know where I was. Oh, here. The manor's exclusivity attracted high-profile guests, including infamous mobster Al Capone. The speakeasy hidden in a cave beneath the manor was a popular spot during his visits. In 1950, part of the manor estate was destroyed by fire, which some believe added to the manor's haunted reputation. You should see all the outtakes I have on when I do a recorded thing. It's crazy. So Pam wouldn't buy it. Josh Castro wouldn't buy it. Okay. Highgate Manor Inn remains a fascinating location for both history enthusiasts and those intrigued by the paranormal. Its rich history, combined with numerous reports of ghostly encounters, makes it a unique and compelling destination. Here's another picture of it. I believe this one is an old one. Yeah. Look at those old cars. Everybody gathered outside doing whatever. Cool. Moon's back. Krista's here. Hey, Krista, how you doing? Haven't talked to you in a long time, Krista. So this one I don't have pictures for, so you're gonna have to look at me read. But the pictures on here that I found on this were kind of cool, so I apologize. I'll go quick so you don't have to listen to me read. Kimber wouldn't buy it. A haunted house or a house that had blood on the floor either. I mean, right now, Kim, you have enough without the blood on the floor going on in that house with the things banging on your door and everything. Okay. The next one is going to be the Bauman Monument in Cuttingsville, Vermont. It's surrounded by eerie legends and ghostly tales. This monument, part of the Bauman family estate, has intrigued locals and visitors alike with its mysterious and haunting history. Please hold. The Bauman family estate, also known as Laurel Hall, includes the Bauman House and the Bauman Mausoleum. The estate was built by John P. Bauman in the late 19th century as a tribute to his wife and daughters who passed away prematurely. The ghost of Mrs. Bauman has been reportedly seen within the Bauman house. Witnesses describe her apparition as a sorrowful figure, often appearing near the top of the stairs. A ghostly white figure believed to be John P. Bauman himself has been standing outside of the mausoleum. He is often depicted holding a wreath and a key in one hand and a top hat in the other. Visitors and caretakers have reported intense feelings of fear and dread, especially when standing in certain areas of the house, such as a dark stain at the top of the stairs. I guess standing by a dark stain at the top of the stairs. Shadowy figures have been seen around the mausoleum, adding to the eerie atmosphere of the estate. Cleaners and caretakers have reported various unusual phenomena inside the house. Look what I just looked over and saw. Look at that. How can you say no to that face? She wants to play. Look at that. Look at her. She's crying too. That's Bailey, by the way. Cleaners and caretakers have reportedly reported various unusual phenomena inside the house. She keeps nudging my elbow, including unexplained noises and movements. The Bauman Monument and surrounding estate continue to be a focal point for ghost stories and paranormal investigations. Whether these tales are rooted in reality or simply the product of local folklore, they contribute to the mystique and allure of the historic site in Cuttingsville, Vermont. That's all I have on Vermont so far. But it's pretty interesting kind of researching these things and coming up with this stuff. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing if somebody wants to pay me for this, I wouldn't mind doing a tour of haunted locations in each state and going through all that stuff. That would be pretty cool. Time to multitask, chat with us, toss a ball for the pup. Okay, freak here. Ready? Go get it. Okay. You can thank Freaky for that. She loves playing ball. Yep, that's Bailey. So, all right. So, I told you this was going to be kind of a quick one today. I do want to say a few things before we leave. Don't forget about that contest. I mean, I'm sure nothing's going to be decorated now. Got grass all over here. But take pictures if you decorate for Halloween. Take pictures and send them to me, paranormalamongus72@gmail.com, to enter in a contest to win a Paranormal Among Us t-shirt and a pillow. I'm going to throw in a pillow, t-shirt and pillow. That pillow is super soft and super great. So remember that. What else was I going to say? Oh, I hope I could find this real quick. That was the wrong thing. Hang on a second. So everybody knows that tomorrow is September 11th. And I can hardly believe that it's been 23 years. I know exactly what I was doing 23 years ago. I don't know if I'm sure everybody else remembers what they were doing 23 years ago on that sad, sad day. But one thing to keep in mind, on this day, 23 years ago, 243 people went to sleep in preparation for the morning flights wherever they were going. 2,606 people went to sleep in preparation for work in the morning. 343 firefighters went to sleep in preparation for their morning shift. 60 police officers went to sleep in preparation for their morning patrol. 8 paramedics went to sleep in preparation for their morning shift. Not a single one of them saw past 10 a.m. on September 11th, 2001. Life is short, people. Just, take a moment to enjoy it. Enjoy life. We're not here that long, and it was a sad, sad day 23 years ago. So, keep that in mind, or keep the memory of those that we didn't know. We didn't know them. They died trying to save other people. So, wanted to remind everybody about that. One of those things that they will never forget. So, Pancho's here. How you doing, Pancho? Oh, Pancho, you made it into a chat on the afternoon. I guess you're not at work. He keeps texting me. I'm at work, but they won't let me chat, and I'm listening. But tell everybody I said hi. So, yes, it was a very sad day. So, anyway, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Sorry for the short show. So, just didn't get a lot of time to get more than just those 5 places in Vermont. So, hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Enjoy the weather if it's really nice. Be safe if it's not nice. And hope everything goes well. Remember, tomorrow, hang on a second. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central, Waking Up Weird with me and Tex. Tomorrow night, Paranormal Show and Tell. Thursday afternoon, we got BMR, Brunch with BMR. Thursday evening, Blondes and Booze at 8 Central, followed by our Paranormal World with Monica Rollins. Doing this off the top of my head. I'm not doing times because I don't remember the times. Blondes and Booze again on Friday, 7 o'clock. I know that. Paranormal Among Us to Saturday back here at 7 Central. I know that time. Donny Cho Says Stuff is at 8:30, and then you have BMR Late Night at 11 p.m. Central. Sunday, we have Truth or Tinfoil, and then Texas Front Porch, Infamous Minds. And then Monday, we have Texas Front Porch again. Danielle Diva is before that. And then Tuesday, we have Beyond BMR. I think I got it right. Sounded right. I think I did. Kim, we are weird every day. But, we both work and we can't do a show every day. I would love to do that. That would be fun. Waking up weird every day. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your week. I will see you in chat if you guys are in other shows. And if not, I will see you next Saturday. Have a safe week. Be kind.